I want a bitch that rock them French tips. I'm on a French shit. I want a bitch that come in Coco Gigi. She wanna eat me. I wanna pop the Roxy's, pull up Trish till I get sleepy.
I'm over at doctor's office right now, so don't mind me, but I just want to come in and say I appreciate all the love. Like, I began with the French touch, sitting down the third. I'm just a different youngin', you feel me? Like, I like doing different stuff, experimenting.
Bro. French tips, bro? I'm just being different. Everybody, like, it's nothing wrong with clickbaiting or trying to, you know, get a little clout, but, bro, French tips. Thug, this your fault, young Thug. That fingernail paint, the fingernail paint, now they doing French tips.
Why are you playing? I had you, I had James, I had Ray. Then I was like, oh.
Why are you naming all the
Wait, I ain't do know what all of them do. Hey, what the fuck?
So,
fuck all that. Where y'all from?
So who you got now?
Huh?
So who you got now?
Oh no, I picked up my next target already.
Ooh.
Yeah, who?
Look at it, sorry, because I ain't gonna hurt something like this weekend. I get her tutorial.
No, you what?
Come here. About my throat got a switch on it. Ew. Whoa. A switch on it, nigga. My throat got a switch on it. I make niggas nut.
Bro, why right now?
Man, look.
Am I lying?
Hold
Am I lying?
on.
That's
How would she know, folks?
Bro, my cousin never think about me. That's my cousin. My cousin be there with me.
So y'all be sucking dick together?
Wait, no. No. My cousin don't suck dick. My cousin don't. Wait, why? Went to the bathroom. Stop talking about that. Went to the bathroom. What's the name? Came back and.
Oh my God. You just said, bitch, shut up.
Nigga, that in 2 minutes. Gosh, I didn't even get shut out.
Good morning. I'm ready for my 5th child. You don't even have to be with me. You just have to give me my 5th child. I will not put you on child support or nothing. Please, can somebody give me my 5th child? Please. If you on here, somebody please give me a 5th child. I want 5th child. 5th child. I want a girl. I have 4 boy childs. I want 5th child. Good morning.
We have the mysteries of God in our possession. Thank you, Father, for giving us another chance, for believing in us. In Christ's mighty name. Hallelujah. Thank you, Father. Hallelujah. Gotta give him praise, because he got the greatest plan of all eternity.
Give it to him, Mr. Webb.
Matthew chapter 24, verse 22. And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. All right, Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Bahashim Rakakudash, and double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and grace and peace to you elect around the 4 winds, believing and pushing this truth in all sincerity. May the blessing of election be upon your houses. This is your fellow servant, Rakaya from the GMS Orlando camp, coming at you another impromptu lesson. All right, and as you see the title of this lesson, all right, 1,000 more years of this is unsustainable. All right, 1,000 more years of this is unsustainable. You know, and I put a collage of videos at the beginning of this lesson, you know, to show the degeneracy, you know, the level of degeneracy that is starting to be normalized in this society, you know, in this American Babylonian society. You know, if things were to continue like this, You know, there were, like the scripture said, there will no flesh be saved. You know, there is no 1,000 more years in America, Babylon the Great. There is no 1,000 more years of Esau, Edom's reign. All right, that's just simply false. You know, and it shows the faithlessness of these men who are rising, you know, with their opinions here in these latter days, man. All right, speaking about this guy, Alazar, all right, with the head of the Sakari, you know, and his statement that this could last, you know, up to 1,000 more years, which is completely false. All right, and it shows his lack of understanding when it comes to prophecy, you know, and it shows his lack of faith in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, because first and foremost, the prophecies are showing us otherwise. All right, pursuing the second Esdras, the 9th chapter, all right, we've been measuring the times diligently, all right, through the prophecies that have been happening on a daily basis, all right, and through prophecy, all right, we're able to understand that the Lord is closer than he's ever been. All right, we're etching closer and closer to the third world's woe, okay, meaning the third world war between the U.S., China, Russia, Iran, and its conglomerates. All right, we're etching closer and closer to Revelation, the 13th chapter and the 16th verse being fulfilled. That is the mark of the beast, all right, which is the RFID microchip. All right, we're etching closer and closer to that being implemented within society. Okay, all the infrastructure is being set in place, the CBDCs, all right, the digital currencies and so on and so forth. All right, the convenience, all right, the real IDs, grooming and conditioning the people to get used to paying and going through life, excuse me, with some form of digital currency, you know, some form of digital implication. Okay, these are the things that we're seeing happening in our society today. All right, alongside the love of many waxing colder, going back to the book of Matthew, the 24th chapter. All right, the love of many waxing colder, earthquakes in diverse places. The Lord is sending storm and tempest. All right, there's wars and rumors of wars. There's famines. Okay, there's pestilences roaming throughout the earth. On top of more prophecies, man. So to say that there's 1,000 more years of this is fucking insane. To see 20 years into the future is fucking insane. To imagine America, Babylon the Great, 20 more years, there are no flesh be saved. The way that Esau is going, at this rate, there are no flesh to be saved. He's trying to eliminate you Israelites. He's trying to eliminate life itself and become a god. That's what it says in 2 Thessalonians, the 2nd chapter. But I'm going to read this again in Matthew 24. It says in 22, and it says, except, well, I'm going to start at verse 20. But pray ye that your flight be not in the winter, neither on the Sabbath day. For then shall be great tribulation, such as not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be. And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. All right. And for the elect's sake, the Lord is shortening up the days. All right. The Lord is starting to speed up prophecy. And the vision is starting to speak more frequently, spoken about in Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter. All right. Because quite frankly, like it said in the former part of that verse, all right, there would be no flesh to be saved. You've seen the videos, man. All right. This is the average Negro, Latino, or Native American Indian thought process, mindset, way of life. Not to mention the average way of life for these Idumeans is completely barbaric. Every facet of this life is leading toward death. There is no standard in the land. There is no righteousness, upholding of righteousness in this land. Everything is forwarding and promoting wickedness and the ways of death. This is Micah 2:10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. Because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with the sword of destruction. And we use the same precepts over and over and over again. Why? Because they're starting to speak more frequently. The very same end time prophecies that we've been hearing the elders and apostles, the elder bishops, elder brothers, different Akim, say for years, are now starting to become a reality. And with that being said, the reality of America's downfall is closer than we've ever been. Yahushua's return is closer than he's ever been. It's Micah 2:10 again. It says, "Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest." All right, the scriptures tell us to arise and depart spiritually and mentally. All right, the physical departure be handled when Yahushua returns for his elect. Lord willing, we're that number. All right, but for right now, the Lord requires us to spiritually and mentally depart from Babylon. Why? It says, because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with the sword of destruction. All right, and no matter how hard or no matter how holy you think you are, you're not stronger than these demons. We are not stronger than these demons. Thus we need Yahushua. Thus the need for Yahushua, thickens. Because with any type of understanding, you understand that, the flesh is always going to succumb to its desire. It's always going to succumb to wickedness. Thus, we need Yahushua to come and establish his kingdom, all right, and the promises that were made to our forefathers to rid us of these wicked, vile bodies, to place us into our new bodies, Lord willing, would elect, to place us into those new bodies incapable of sin, thus eliminating death. But the Lord is coming with a new regime. The Lord is coming with a new regime that's going to put wickedness to rest finally, for good. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 10 and verse 4. It says, "The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable." All right. And the Lord said that in due time he will set over the earth one that is profitable. Okay. He gave over the earth, pursuant to Job 9 and 24, unto the hands of the wicked. But he said in due time, he's going to set over it one that's profitable. And that one that's profitable is Yahushua, the one that's going to incentivize righteousness. Because right now, righteousness is not incentivized. It's incentivized to do wickedness. People receive rewards, gifts, and the pleasures of this life through wickedness. If you sell your soul in this life, you receive some type of reward. If you adhere to wickedness in the standard of Esau Edom, you receive some type of reward in this place. Thus people follow after what's incentivized naturally. So with Yahushua's dominion, all right, and righteousness being incentivized, people are going to naturally follow after righteousness. The Israelites perfectly, and the nations to the best of their ability, like we're trying to do on this side, but in their flesh. And that's going to be a battle they fight forever. Whilst, the nation of Israel is going to be at one with the Lord finally. But it says, "The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable." All right, I'm going to jump down to verse 10. "The physician cutteth off a long disease, and he that is today a king, tomorrow shall die." All right, and that long disease is Esau Edom. All right, Edom has been a long disease to the planet Earth. All right, and there was a word that the brother Nahaya used at the camp last week, and that word was unsustainable. And I've been going into that word, because that's exactly what this world is. This life, this world, this existence, as it is right now, is unsustainable. I'm going to get that definition on the etymology online. All right, unsustainable on the etymology online. It says not capable of being sustained. All right, and when you go into the word sustain, it means bearable. All right, defensible, capable of being upheld, capable of being continued or maintained at a certain level. All right, and as it stands this day, this way of life, this existence under the rule of Esau Edom, the so-called white man, all right, your Rockefellers, your DuPonts, your Gettys, those who control the resources and misallocate the resources, mismanage and misuse the resources, and misuse the Lord's creation, his creatures, and the people. As it is this day, this way of life is unsustainable. It's unbearable. And it has no defense. It's undefensible. You can't defend this type of society. You can't defend this type of behavior in the eyes of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. It says, incapable of being continued or maintained at a certain level. And as we see, all right, the maintenance on America Babylon the Great is going down the drain. All right, you can't maintain this. How can you maintain morality? How can you maintain 8-year-olds getting gender changes? How can you maintain same-sex marriages? How can you maintain this way of life? How can you maintain children reigning over their parents and being monsters? No nuclear family, no family structure, no structure between man and woman, no line between man and woman. How can you maintain this type of existence? You can't. Thus, Yahweh Shai is coming speedily, might I add, to establish righteousness. And it's not going to take 1,000 years. I'm going to grab this and then we'll close it out. It's not going to take no 1,000 years. Because through the spirit, man, we can feel it. And that's why the spirit is ramped up, amongst the body, because we can feel Yahweh Shai's return etching closer and closer. All right, the Lord is closer than he's ever been. I'm going to keep reiterating that point. The Lord is closer than he's ever been. In spirit, in mind, all right, in word. Soon, Lord willing, in body. The Lord is closer than he's ever been. This is Ezekiel, chapter 33. And I'm going to get 2, actually. And 33, and it says, verse 32, and lo, thou art unto them as a very lovely song of one that hath a pleasant voice and can play well on an instrument. For they hear thy words, but they do them not. And when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come. Then shall they know that a prophet hath been among them. All right, when these things come to pass, when all these prophecies come to pass, that brothers have been bringing out for years, lifetimes. When you really get into it, lifetimes. When all these things come to pass, then you're going to know that a prophet was among you. All right, and these things are going to happen in our days. All right, thus saith the Lord. Let me get this. This is Ezekiel. This is Ezekiel 12, and I'm going to start at verse 22. It says, Son of man, what is that proverb ye have in the land of Israel, saying, the days are prolonged, and every vision faileth? And that's a version. This is somewhat of a sentiment that this guy Lazar made. The days are prolonged. Another 1,000 years we might be in this hellhole. Hell, brothers might not even make it to C40, man. The way things are looking in his society, the way that health is in this society. It says, tell, son of man, what is that proverb that you have in the land of Israel, saying the days are prolonged, every vision faileth? Tell them, therefore, thus saith the Lord power, I will make this proverb to cease, and they shall no more use it as a proverb in Israel. But say unto them, the days are at hand, and the effect of every vision. For there shall be no more any vain vision or flattering divination within the house of Israel. For I am the Lord, I will speak, and the word that I shall speak shall come to pass. It shall no more be prolonged. For in your days, O rebellious house, will I say the word and will perform it, saith the Lord power. All right, and we're in this time to where the Lord's words, all right, the Lord is speaking and performing in our days. And in our days, we will experience the downfall of America, Babylon the Great, Lord willing. Lord willing. And if not in our days, it's not going to happen another 1,000 years from now. All right, America's downfall is impending soon. It's only a matter of time. With that being said, that's all I had, Lord. One satisfying unto you. Like, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushua, Bahashim, Rakakodash, and double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Grace and peace to you, elect around the four winds, believing and pushing this truth in all sincerity. May the blessing of election be upon your houses. Shalom. Stay up.